Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I am working in the Hansel and Gretel journal. Hansel and Gretel, I said it right. I was thinking I heard too many L's. And I thought, you know, I need to at least do a process video of something, right? I would say I'm almost done, but I'm not really. I have a lot of decorating to do still. But it's a lot done. If you were to just look at it, it looks done, but it's like decorating pockets, and I kind of filled the pockets up with things, but I haven't decorated those things I put in the pockets yet. So I still have quite a bit of work to do. I'm hoping that it'll only take me maybe a day to get it done at this point, but I don't really know for sure. So let's see. This was a boo-boo. I was intending to use the side of scrapbook paper that I covered. I accidentally put glue on it and covered it for journaling. I meant to do this side. So, but it worked out in the end. It's all gonna be fine. So you guys, my intention with this journal was for it to be like a spooky Hansel and Gretel and grungy and all that kind of stuff. And I'm finding it difficult. You know, I imagine everybody's the same way. They start a journal with something in mind, and then it kind of morphs into its own thing. So it's not as, I would say, frilly as some of my journals can be, but it's not as dark and spooky as I originally had hoped for. But so now I feel like it's like a deep dark forest. That's kind of what I'm thinking at this point, but not necessarily spooky unless you're in the deep dark forest and you get spooked, right? So I don't know, we'll see. So right now I am making a journaling card to go right into this tuck. And I've been playing with my camera, so I need to make sure as I'm doing things, you're still in camera. I feel like my holder slowly repositions itself. It also, every time I take my phone in and out of my holder, it moves. So it's always kind of a have to fidget with it type of thing. I know one of these days when I'm putting my phone in, a lot of times my fingers slip and it snaps. And I just know one of these times it's going to break. And when that happens, then I don't have an like a replacement for it. So then it'll be having to order another one. I remember when I first got started with my videos, this has actually been quite a while ago, you guys. It was 2019. I'm pretty sure it was 2019. Yes, I'm pretty sure. When I started making videos. Sounds about right to me. It was just, yeah. Anyway, I actually intended for that to go kind of underneath, but that's okay. So you guys, what I have decided is that the forest is helping Hansel and Gretel. And I had originally thought that the animals in the digital kit that I found of all these little fussy cuts, originally I thought that these animals were, you know, after the kids. I like to make little marks when I'm going to glue something down. It helps me to place it again. So that is what I'm doing now. But now I've decided that the animals are helping Hansel and Gretel, and the only one after them is the witch trying to eat them. Well, and of course the wicked stepmother. There's always the wicked stepmother. So So I had a story and I totally forgot it. A lot of times I think, oh, I need to remember this, you know, as I'm making a video, because that would be a fun thing to talk about. And I had something earlier today and I don't remember now at all what it was. I just don't know. I don't remember at all, which is very frustrating, of course. So I've been working on the journal and watching videos, and I've run across quite a few new people that I've been watching, and they're very fun, and I really want to try some of the projects that they've been doing. So one of the things that I do, you guys, when I'm making my videos, I think, oh, I want to do that. And then I get nervous. I get nervous that it's not going to work out. And so then I don't try new things, and I don't make videos about trying new things because I just get nervous that it's not going to work. And then I never try the new things. And so that's, you know, one of the things I've been seeing in these videos I've been watching are new and different things. Not new things as like nobody's ever done them before, but things that I've never done and I would really like to. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Sorry about that. So I don't know. I'm hoping there will be something different to come. And my videos tend to be the same thing, and I'm so sorry about that. I really enjoy journal flip-throughs myself, because I get a lot of inspiration seeing how another person's journals turn out and the feel and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I get a lot of inspiration personally. So I try to always, you know, show a journal flip-through. You know, I try to get through them pretty quickly so that you guys can see the flip through. But then the in-between, if I make videos doing other random things, then it just puts off work in my journal, and it takes so long for my journals to get finished. And so then I end up just doing the same thing, like, oh, look, I'm starting a new project. Oh, look, I made this for the project. And then, oh, look, the project is finished. And it gets a little redundant, I think, for you guys. So I've been using a little bit. So yeah, okay, the wolf is helping the kids. And so he's protecting. So I did that with my little Dymo punch thing. Organizer Express, and I got it off of Amazon quite a while ago, and I forget to use it. Something I learned is that you cannot use hot glue on it. The hot glue makes the lettering go away. I tried several times to use hot glue on it, and then I thought, well, you know what I'll do? I'll back it with cardstock. And the hot glue, the heat went through the cardstock and it did the exact same thing. So you cannot use hot glue on the Dymo things. I don't know that it needs extra sticky, but we're just going to put some. And I was thinking of a tab, which I meant to grab, my tab punch. Let me see, where is that one? I know what color it is. I'm looking over at my Wall O punches. You would think I would see it right away. Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay. And so this one is just this one. It actually kind of messed up at one point and fell apart, and I did manage to get it back together, believe it or not. I was actually pretty surprised that I figured that out. But when I got it back together, I had done quite a bit of digging around with screwdrivers and stuff, and it kind of messed up the edge of the cutting blade. But you know, I guess it's okay. You know, these things don't have to be perfect, but the edge here gets a little bit, I don't know, icky. But that's all right. If you guys have been, you know, following progress, which I haven't shared much on my mom because there hasn't been much. Just the other day, she told me, I'm going to use this. Just the other day, she told me that they were going to start getting her up and moving around. So I think it's been a little bit more than 6 weeks at this point, you guys, since she fell again. And she has basically been in bed since then because where she got broke, they couldn't operate. So they had to just let her lay there and heal, which is what she's been doing. And they finally told her, they took the brace, I guess, off of her arm because she broke her elbow. And she's been able to start using her arm and, you know, move the elbow again. So that's good. And then they were going to get her up to at least start to try and stand. So that's a good thing, but it's going to be, you know, a little bit. She's not been able to stand up for over a month. So, you know, those kinds of things aren't good. So it's still a long road ahead of her. She says she's going stir crazy like you cannot believe. So I try to have a takeaway for myself when these things happen. And one of those things is eat healthy and have good bone health if you can. I am going to stitch around this. So yeah, so I'm trying to learn something from all of this. Yeah, so, you know, eat healthy, have your fruit and vegetables, protein, keep yourself healthy so that as you get older, and, you know, it seems all of us end up with poor balance as we get older if we're fortunate enough to get to that point in our lives. So, you know, if we fall, maybe our bones are still healthy. Okay, so the wolf is peeking around because he is watching out for Hansel and Gretel there. And now I have, there's a couple things I have where I'm working on just like this. Okay, so these are things that I printed off of Graphics Fairy. And I've been using these to try and, you know, like for me, this is notes that the witch, you know, made for herself, or it could be the wicked stepmother has notes that she's been sharing with family members about how much she dislikes Hansel and Gretel. It could be. I keep thinking I'm saying that wrong. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. Isn't that funny? It just doesn't sound right to me right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and work on this one next. Okay, so it's the next day, and I am working on another little journaling card. It's from the paper pack, and I just covered the back with some writing space. And we're going to just make a fun little card. So I'm at the point in the book where the kids they've escaped and they're trying to get back home. And it says that they escaped with some of the witch's, what does it say? Glittering jewels. And would you believe that in the digital kit that I purchased, there are jewels. So we're going to make a journaling card with some jewels. It's raining a little bit outside today. It just started. Just a little bit of rain. I don't think we're going to get much, but I always like rain. We don't get very much rain in this area of Washington. I know a lot of people think Washington is a rainy place, and it is, but not where I live. So it's always fun when it rains. Every once in a while, we'll have like a real rainy period of time, and then we get real sick of it. And I always think, how can people live over on the other side of the state where it rains so much? Oh, I like, you know, different stuff, not the same thing all the time. So, and I did live over there at one point. So I don't know, did I hate it? Not really. I mean, this actually was supposed to kind of go underneath that, but that's okay. I didn't hate the rain, I guess. Do I remember how I felt about it? I don't really think I remember. I don't know. I remember I didn't enjoy driving in it, just because there's so much traffic over there. And when you would be driving on I-5, you would have the rain just like spinning off of people's tires up in your face constantly. And that wasn't fun. I do remember that. And then, of course, I don't work outside of the house, so I don't deal with driving in any of it. So maybe it's bad here sometimes too, but I don't really think so. I thought I inked around all of this stuff. So I got a text from my son this morning, and I don't know, it kind of made me smile. So the other day, he shares our Amazon account with us, so you know, like whenever he orders things, I can see what it is if I care to see it, which I don't care, but every once in a while he'll not order something, but he'll put something in the cart and leave it there. So I was looking for something on Amazon, and I put it in the cart, but I was like, wait, there's something already in the cart. What's that? And it was lederhosen. I think that's what it's called. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't tell, you know, who put it in the cart, but I'm guessing it was my son, because my daughter also shares our Amazon account. And yeah, I just thought, that's funny. I imagine it, you know, like he was like, woo, I'm going to go to some Oktoberfest thing and wear lederhosen. I'm guessing that totally sounds like something he would think is pretty funny. And do. So I don't know, but it's still in the cart. So I don't know. I don't know that I think maybe he decided against it. But then I got a text today from him where he was asking for he wanted me to send some baby pictures. And some, you know, that made me smile, because I'm thinking, what are you doing with lederhosen and baby pictures? I don't know. Kind of made me giggle, but I don't think one had anything to do with the other, but kind of funny. He's actually getting ready to graduate from the tech school he's been in for, about a year. So I'm guessing the pictures have something to do with that. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys remember, he joined the military, and then he got married, and then that was he got married last December, and she never was able to go. So they've been married, you know, 10 months now, and she's still here. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I feel really bad for them. Now, I did have these set where I wanted them. Of course, I don't remember at all where they were. It was good. It was perfect, right? Of course. I was trying to separate the, I'm going to put this giant one over here. That one will fit under it a little bit. I think I'll put this one up here, move these one over. and lay that one down sideways. Perfect. So see, they have the witch's jewels. So yeah, he's going to be graduating and then going to a different school. And after that, she gets to join him. So still a little bit of time. I don't think either one of them expected that. He did all the paperwork and everything for her to join him, and they just never, I don't know what the right word is. They approved the paperwork, but they never, I don't know, something. So we're just guessing that they didn't have housing available because it's a very small base that he's on, and I guess there's limited housing. So that's what we're guessing. I think I'll put that one up there. But she's been to visit him a lot. You know, it's not the same thing though. I feel really bad for them. Okay, we'll stick that one there. I think the rain stopped already. Yeah, so, and that's probably all we'll get. So yeah, not much. I don't know if you remember, but so she and I, his wife, we went to, I really wish I had remembered to put that underneath. We had gone to one of those paint your pottery places, you know, and I said I was gonna show you guys how they turned out. So I got it back. Does it look like it's coming out from underneath it, or did I just kill that poor thing? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna leave it without it on there. So yeah, I have the results. So I thought I would show you guys that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you, I have a picture. I took a picture of it before. That's kind of a lot, but you know, it's all empty right here. I took a picture before it was done, you know, fired. And then I have one now. You know, I have the thing. I have the finished product. That is what I am trying to say. Those are the words that are trying to come out of my mouth. Well, it's not necessary. It'll be fine once I sew around it. So anyway, I have never added a picture to my, so I have a picture, right? And so as I'm making this, when I take all the little bits of these, the videos that I'm making and put them together, I think all I have to do is add the picture in between and it'll show up. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to pause this so I can sew around. And then when I come back, hopefully you'll have seen the painted but not fired mug that I did. Okay, so I finished sewing around it, and you're going to just poke that back in here. And then the owl, he's kind of peeking out. Okay, and so here is, oh shoot, I forgot to, oh no, I have to do it when I make the video. Okay, see, obviously I've never done this before. So this is how it turned out. It actually turned out really well. So they said to put 3 coats of the glaze on it, and it was really kind of time consuming to do that. My goodness. And I even picked one with a really simple pattern on it, but I think it turned out really good. I even mixed these colors to get a good pumpkin color, so I thought that turned out cute. I'm afraid to drink out of it though. I don't know. They say that it's fine to drink out of, but I don't know. Okay, so I was supposed to do this one, and I haven't done this one yet. So I think it's time to figure out what we're going to put on this one. So I'm gonna pause you again. Alrighty, so this one is going to be pretty simple. I have, I don't know, a raven, I imagine is what it is. And I have it all inked. I just need to place it where I want it and then make marks. I'm actually going to leave some of this leaf hanging off and trust that if somebody does buy it, they'll just be careful and not tear the leaf there on the edge. I mean, it's paper. We can not tear paper, right? We can do that. Sometimes it is so difficult to get things lined up as you want them. I'm sure you guys, you know, have the same problem sometimes. And I'll do it, and then I'll pick things up to ink. And then, of course, it does not go back where it's supposed to go. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. So let me, I'm gonna move this. And what I normally do is just find something that's going to be covered and draw around it. So that one's done, that one's done, and that one's done. It started raining again while I was working on that. Okay, so let's get these down. This one is going to hang off a little, so I am going to ink the edge that's hanging off. I can still do that after I've glued it down, but you know, just kind of a just in case thing. And then maybe it would be a good idea to pick it up and just kind of make a mark so I don't get glue where I don't want glue. Okay. So otherwise, there's not much else going on. I've just been working on this journal, and I mean, it's getting close to being done. Yesterday, I thought I had one more day, but I think, nope, a whole another day is what it is going to take. But that's okay. I don't know if I have that exactly as I wanted it, but no, not at all. So I've got those pencil marks that I don't know if I'll be able to erase or not, but that's okay. I can just ink it more, right? And this one is going to go there. So let's get that one glued down. I've been feeling like going and shopping lately, but not necessarily buying. Do you guys ever do that? I mean, like, you want to go out and go look at all the stuff that we like to buy, but not actually buy anything, because I don't need anything. Like, I don't even know if I found something, you know, of course, that I was like, oh, amazing, been looking for this forever, you know, but I don't have anything in mind necessarily, and I've got so much that I need to use that I think maybe I shouldn't be purchasing anything. But I feel like going and looking. I don't know that I will, but I kind of feel like it. There is like a fall kind of, what's it called? Artisan fair? I don't know what you want to call it. In Spokane, starting, I don't know, maybe tonight, but definitely tomorrow, that I'm gonna go and check out for fun, but I don't know if I'll buy anything, maybe. Those kinds of things are often very high priced, so we'll see. I think it's antique and artisan type thing, you know, like, so there could be vintage things, but then handmade things. So we'll see. We shall see. But it'll be something different to do. I've gone to, you know, honestly, I don't know if I've ever gone to this one before. They have it every year, but I don't think I've gone. They have a Christmas one too. And I went to the Christmas one and was kind of disappointed in the size of it, because each year we have the Farm Chicks show. Have I talked to you guys about that? It's like this national thing, and I guess the Farm Chicks actually started here in Spokane, and I don't think they live here anymore, but they've had published books. They've been in national magazines and things like that. And so when they started doing this event, they started here, and now you can go to Farm Chicks things, I don't know, lots of places. I don't know exactly where. So anyway, it's really big, and it's really fun to go and just shop. And sometimes I leave, you know, and I only spend maybe 20 bucks. And other times, you know, I'm more excited about what I'm seeing, but it's just going around and seeing all this stuff that makes me, you know, it's very entertaining, I guess. But the one that is tomorrow or this weekend is definitely smaller. The people who put this one on also have a Christmas one that I've been to, and it's way smaller. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I am going to ink around this, and we'll put it on the page. I mean, not ink around it. I'm going to sew around it. That's what I'm going to do. And then we'll put it on the page, and then that should be good for this video. All right, simple as that. I think it's really cute. I like the different colors of leaves. And then this page that I'm putting it on is dark, so I thought it would be kind of cute. I mean, unfortunately, we don't get to see all of the raven or whatever that thing is, but, you know, that's okay. I like that. So there is that, and I think that's good. I need to work on this page here. And like I said, hopefully we'll be done with this journal tomorrow. Hope you have a lovely weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye.